Now, and I think I understand, I wanted you to clarify that earlier on. You said the registration of those vehicles happened even though the vehicles were with Matlala.
Yes,
they were registered into the EMPD's books, or whatever that means, but they remained with Matlala.
No, not EMPD books. They were registered at cities, the proxy.
Okay.
Yes.
So those were registered as to become officially on the E-Natis. They became City of Ekurhuleni motor vehicles, but they were sitting with Matlala.
Yeah, we have not yet received them. You are correct.
You never took them.
Yes, you are correct.
So what it means is, for a period, a private entity was sitting with vehicles of the city because they are registered as the city's vehicles.
Remember the process.
The answer has to be yes. I have to insist. The answer has to be yes.
For this process, yes, because we didn't receive them. You see.
So, Cat Matlala VIP, Cat VIP, for a period, had in its collection of vehicles that were registered in the name of the city. So if they are stopped on the road, that vehicle, if it is checked, would appear on E-Natis, would appear as an EMPD vehicle or city vehicle.
Yes, if they're driving, you're correct. You're correct. You're correct.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
And what was the reason for registering them before they were handed over? What was the compelling reason? Because I've bought only one car in my life. Yes. I know it gets registered and then it gets handed over to me.
Yes, Chris said he's still busy processing. He's still busy with the process. And I was pushing him, this fine. I said, no. You mustn't have the process must be followed. You see, he knows the processes and everything.
My question is, why were these vehicles not handed over to the municipality, and then when they are under the control of the municipality, when you know what's happening with them, where are they going, what are they being driven for, who's using them, why couldn't that be done, and then registration happens when they are under the control of the municipality?
We didn't think of that, you see. You are correct when you say they were under the private with the name of an institution, you see. But we wanted them to be donated when everything is finalized. But what you are raising is true. Driving with the name, but I didn't even ask, are you driving or are you parking them? You see,
do you know what they were used for in the period after they were registered in the name of the city?
No, I'm not aware. No.
Have you asked Mr. Matlala, what did you do with these vehicles in the time that they were still registered with the city?
When we communicated, he was asking about the process, but I never asked him, what are you doing with those vehicles, what, I never asked that.
So if those vehicles were involved in criminal activity, sitting there, you have no idea?
I think we will, because any vehicle that is detected to a crime, it goes direct to Chris. Chris is able to detect all those vehicles. You don't
know. As you sit there.
Or me, I don't know. Yes.
You have no idea.
Yes.
And yet you are the official that caused these vehicles to be registered while sitting with a private security company, and you don't. Once you have registered them, you don't check what's going on with these vehicles.
No, Commissioner, to be honest, I thought this process is going to be a process of a week or 2 or 3 weeks. I never thought even it's going to have some delays. I thought it's going to be 1, 2, because of the excitement. There's a letter. He said he needs the letter, and then he's going to finalize the process. When I asked him, no, now there's a process that's where I saw what it's going to, you see.
Why were these vehicles registered back to Mr. Matlala's company from the city?
There was noise now. As I've said that.
Sorry, there was what?
No, as I've said that Rev of Peace, Deputy Chief Rev, went to Chris, according to Chris, and told Chris, you see, and asked about the vehicles and raised all these issues. Then Chris came to, Mr. Mzola informed me, hey, there's a noise about this process of yours. But Chris told me that Deputy Chief of Police, Revo Spies, came to him complaining about vehicles and everything, you see. Then there was this disappointment, and he said, no, I don't want stories. But from my side, there was this disappointment and said, no, it's fine, let's cancel this thing.
Did the deregistration happen after this story was in the media? The deregistration? Was it, you're saying Mzolo and then Spies. So in the timeline and evidence that we have received, yes, Spies becomes involved because there's a media inquiry, right? So it's in the media. That's why Spies becomes involved, yes, for the first time.
Yes.
And then he makes inquiries with Steyn. So my question is, the deregistration back to Mr. Matlala, it happened because of now the matter is in the media, and yes, there are now questions about it.
Yes, you are correct. It happened because of Deputy Chief Revo Spies went to Chris.
Okay.
You see.
So somewhere in your evidence, I understood you to say you were finalizing an item to go to council at some point. Did I understand you?
No, Chris was doing that.
Yes.
It's his responsibility, not us. AMPT doesn't do finalizing of vehicles and everything.
And what was going to be submitted? What were you going to ask from the council?
No, I don't know. He was doing that.
Yeah, he must have told you, these are your vehicles. This is your project. So let's speak frankly. This is your project. He's just the proxy. And that's why you went to him to say, you are the proxy, help with the registration. So you remain interested in this. And yes, when he says, I have to go to council, firstly, you said to us, he said to you a letter of, I think you call it
yes,
commitment or something?
Intention to commit.
Yes.
To commit,
He
yes.
said to you, that's okay. Just
yes,
give me that letter of commitment, yes, and I will do it. Now he says to you, I'm preparing an item to go to council. And remember in your statement, you say, they told you this is how it was always done. It was done with a letter of commitment. Even Mapieye has done it. Now Chris turns on you and says, I'm preparing an item to council. You did ask him why. If he told you that, you did ask him, and what did he say to you?
Not an item. He said there's a process, you see.
To go to council?
Yes. Then he came back and told me that, no, now we are cancelling. There's a noise. Revo came to me and...
I'm asking you this question. When he says to you, it must go to council, after first telling you that a letter of commitment is fine, I'll do it with a letter of commitment. And we know he did that because these vehicles were registered to the municipality at some point. When he says to you, I'm now preparing an item for council, you must have asked him, why now? Why are we involving council? What do we want from council? You must have asked him, and my question is, what did he say to you he wants from council? Why is this going to council?
No, to be honest, Commissioner, I didn't ask because I know that he specialized. I was told that, no, in terms of these processes, he knows these processes better. I didn't even want to put pressure on that. You see, I didn't do that, honestly, so I didn't.
Okay.
Yes.
And you did not do any formal process to take those cars now out of the name of the EMPD. No approvals internally, no reports, nothing. Because remember, these cars belong to the municipality now. They are sitting with somebody, but they belong to the municipality. Now, when you give them back to their owner by deregistering them from the name of the council, there were no reports to council. Or to the municipality, actually, let me say, to the city.
Remember, they were not yet processed to council. He was busy with that process. I think that's why it didn't, you see. But I was called.
Yes.
And asked, why did you deregister the vehicle that we were supposed, because we were told the vehicle did. I said, no, but Revo Spies, Deputy Commissioner Revo Spies, sorry, I mean to say, tiredness, see, raised the issues of the car and everything. And to be honest, I was starting to be aware that all the character, or the way they were raising about Vusi Matlala and social media, and you see, then I think that's why, again, that I didn't push, I didn't want to resist, you see. Sorry, I said, no, it's fine. You see, because I wanted peace and stability on my side.
Probably were listening and you heard Dr. Mkhwanazi say that a donation like that you arranged and then you got space to do, was unlawful because there's a policy of the city for accepting donations. You know that you now know that it's unlawful, in fact, what happened.
No, I didn't listen. I was having pressure for documentation and everything.
Yes, I remember that you were consulting. Let me put it to you. Dr. Mkhwanazi said, this donation was not done in accordance, this thing that's called a donation, was not done in accordance with the policy on donations, and therefore it's irregular and unlawful. Do you know that it is irregular and unlawful, what you did?
No, I think Chris was going to tell me because if there was a legislation or there was a policy that does that. For the fact that he said elect.
So you disagree with the city manager who says the authority lies with her, and if you don't do it in accordance with policy, you've acted irregularly and unlawful. You don't agree with her?
No, I don't disagree.
You don't disagree?
Yes, I didn't know. I don't disagree. I didn't know.
All right, thank you.
Yes, I didn't know.
Ms. Silla, now you can close.
Thank you, Commissioner Baloyi.
Just one very brief point, Commissioner. At the time you were introduced to Mr. Van Wyk and Mr. Matlala, what was your mandate in terms of your position? What fell within the purview of your functions? I pray that it's not a very long list.
May you repeat the question for
your
me?
Mandate, your mandate, or what were your functions? What were your functions at the time you were introduced to Mr. Van Wyk and Mr. Matlala?
The director of operations, specialized services.
Yes.
Directing operations operationally. Yes, in terms of crime prevention, in terms of, let me say crime prevention per se, your crowd management and traffic law enforcement, all those things.
All right. Maybe let me be direct. Did health fall under, was health issues relating to the health of EMPD members, did that fall within your mandate?
No, health doesn't fall within the mandate of EMPD. That's why I said let him go and present to the seniors and CSMT. Didn't fall within my mandate. Let me not talk about EMPD. Let me talk about my mandate. Didn't fall under my mandate.
All right, thank you. But do you know then why this was brought to your attention by the members that did so? Do you know why they did not go to the people, the relevant people?
They were reporting to the same decision, or the same division, or they were reporting to my division, and I usually interacted with members and everything. See, that's how they introduced and said, no, go and see.
And can you tell me then why you went to meet Mr. Van Wyk with regard to this issue? Why did once your members reported it to you, why did you not tell the relevant people that there's such and such a person who have been told can provide this service to the municipality? Why was it you that went to Mr. Van Wyk? In fact, yes. In fact, my question actually relates to both. You are the one that goes and meets Mr. Matlala. You are the one that goes and meets Mr. Van Wyk.
Yes.
But let's just focus on Mr. Van Wyk.
Yes. No,
why did you go there? Why did you not tell? Once you are told by your members, why don't you tell the people whose function it was to deal with matters of this nature, so that if they saw a need, they would then be the ones that went to meet Mr. Van Wyk? Why was it your business to go and meet Mr. Van Wyk?
Go ahead, Commissioner.
Why was it your business to go and meet Mr. Van Wyk?
Yes. First of all, when the members presented it, they presented it as they didn't have so much information, but they were specific in terms of it's going to assist us in terms of operations, it's going to assist us when we are involved in shootings, in terms of first response and what. It was on a perspective of
exactly my point. Exactly my point. You then go to the relevant people,
yes,
under whom matters of that nature fall, or under whose mandate matters of that nature fall. You go to them and you say all of what you've just described now. You say that to them. And if they see a need to then meet Mr. Van Wyk, it would be up to them to do so. Why did you not simply go to those people and say to them, my members say this? It's a simple question.
Yes, when I went to him, that's when I told him, because he clarified.
No.
That's when
we are not at the stage when you go to him and meet him. I'm saying, why did you not simply go to the people whose mandate it was to deal with matters of this nature? Why did you not do that?
And
why was it your business to go to Mr. Van Wyk?
By that
because
time,
it would be them, once you detail all of the things that your members detail to you, it would be for those whose mandate this was to then consider whether it was worth their while to go meet Mr. Van Wyk. Why did you not do that? Why did you not go to these relevant people?
And even now, Commissioner, if I can tell, I don't even know the person who left that mandate within.
Please repeat that.
Even if I can tell you now, I don't even know the specific person who will have done that mandate within.
No. Come on, please be
because
serious.
It's something that
Commissioner,
has to do with insurance. It's something that has to do with operation tactical.
Commissioner.
It involves different.
Commissioner, please. You cannot seriously say you do not know who the people are. You are within the metro. You work for the metro. And this is a matter that relates to the health. I'll use health broadly, because even if you've been shot, that in a sense still relates to your health. You are within the metro. Surely you would know who the people that handle matters of that nature are within the metro. You cannot seriously say that you do not know who the people are. Come on, Commissioner.
Commissioner, please allow me. I've said it earlier on that it involves different departments. EMPD, it's your human resource, it's your health, but health, the mandate, it's limited because health deals with primary health care, clinics and everything. That's why I said you must go and present where there's everyone. From that side, at least we'll have clue and clarity.
Are you saying that there wasn't one central or focal point within the entire metro?
No,
one focal point relating to, or that handled matters relating to health. Are you suggesting that?
Yeah, remember it was not health.
You may. No. All of the three or so things that you itemized. I'm talking about those. So let's not waste time and run circles around that issue. So I'm saying, are you saying that within the metro there wasn't one central and senior person under whom all of these various departments fell, and to whom you would have simply referred this? I'm trying to understand why it would be you that goes to Mr. Van Wyk.
Yes, I'm saying that, Commissioner, except maybe the Office of the City Manager, because it's a central. That's what I'm saying.
All
yes,
right,
according to my understanding when I looked at it. That's what I'm saying, Commissioner.
I'll leave it there. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. It's 8:30. I'm finished.